are you working full time, but you are desiring freedom, flexibility, you're desiring a more fulfilled life, a little more money to enjoy life a little bit more rather than living below your means? Is that you? Let me know right now, because we're going to get into how you can create multiple streams of income while you're still working a full-time job. Everything that's going on right now in life in this time, with recession going on, everything is so expensive. We're at a pivotal time in life where we have to make a decision whether we're going to live below our means or whether we're going to earn some more money. Now, for me and my house, living below our means would be living in a state of uncomfortable state, right? Giving up a lot of things that we are used to, that we have invested in, and living below our means. No, that's a no for us. What's your preference? Let me know in the comments. So there are two types of businesses, types of incomes that you can think of starting while you're working full-time, and these are what we call active income or passive income. Now, don't get me fooled, because a lot of people in these social media streets will tell you about passive incomes and it doesn't require work. No, that's a lie. Yes, that is not true. Passive income does require some work, especially when you're starting up this business. Yes, you have to put some work in. So, for example, passive income would be like an e-commerce store, print on demand, a t-shirt business. That would be like passive. For this business, you do have to do some marketing and promoting, right? So that's not so passive. You have to do some work in the back end of this business. Another passive income would be maybe writing a book, having some courses, selling online courses. Now you have to do some work in the beginning stage of writing this book, putting it up on Amazon, and then you have to do marketing and promoting, because if nobody knows that this book is there, who is going to buy this book? Tell me, right? Tell me in the comments. So it does require some work. Now, when we talk about active businesses, we're talking about business that require our presence and more active, more visibility, and more demand of us being there, right? And these active business would be like coaching, having a one-to-one coaching business, or having group coaching business, having mentorship or consulting businesses. So you have to decide what kind of business do you want to start, whether it's active or passive. Let me know your business idea in the comments. Now, the first advice for you, if you're going to think of starting a business to get some extra income, is to find a business that is flexible, that works, that is doable and feasible, that works with your current time, that with your current career or profession or job that you're currently doing right now. Is this business able to fit in? Can you do it maybe during your lunchtime, maybe in the evening after work? How feasible, how flexible, how time consuming is this business to start while working a 9-to-5 job? So for example, for myself, I'm a full-time registered nurse. I work as a mental health caseworker Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, right? And my other income streams are being a realtor, a real estate sales representative, and also being a YouTuber here, as I'm educating you on how you can start your other streams of income, right? So with my other side businesses, my other income streams, they are flexible. Being a realtor, I can control the amount of clients that I want to take on, and I can control the different timing that I want to work. So say, for example, with again, I can take clients out for viewing homes after work hours and on weekends, right? Because I don't work on weekends. So that's a flexible career as I transition or as I create another income stream. Next, being a YouTuber. Very, very flexible, right? With being a YouTuber, I can schedule when I want to create my content. I can batch create, and then I can set my videos on schedule to be uploaded at a scheduled time each week. So see, very flexible. So you get to decide what type of business you want to start and how flexible it is to fit into your current lifestyle right now. Number two, how sustainable is this business, right? How can you sustain this business? How can you find time for this business while you're working your 9 to 5 job? Now, this would be, I would encourage you to do with start with the lowest hanging fruit. Start with what is already selling, what is out there in the marketplace that's already selling, or what is somebody else is already doing. Don't try to recreate the wheel at this point in time while you're trying to, start another income stream while working your 9 to 5. So if you see somebody doing something, so say YouTube, there's lots of YouTubers out right now. If you see that you have the potential to educate, to find a topic that people will gravitate towards, and this YouTube content will build you an extra income stream, then why not go ahead and start investing in YouTube? If you see that you have skills and talents in coaching, skills and talents in being an author, writing a book, start with the lowest hanging fruit. What can you do right now? The easiest thing to start right now to start bringing in some income. Sometimes because we have so many different skills, gifts, and talents, we get confused and consumed with timing to say, okay, what am I going to create? What can I do? I can do cooking, I can do baking, I can write a book, I can do coaching, and there's so many things that you can do. But write them all down, all the different ideas, and then you choose one to start with, the one that is flexible and sustainable that you can manage to do and maintain while you're still working your 9 to 5 job. Number three is start with a business that is scalable. So you're going to start with the lowest hanging fruit, start small, start, at a stage where you can manage it right now by yourself, but can be scalable in the long run, where you can have maybe employers having other people working for you. So say again, for example, if you start a YouTube channel, you might start with doing it yourself, as I am doing all my recording, all my editing, and all my designs and all that stuff. But then this business can be a scalable business as we progress, right? Later down, I can employ somebody to do my editing. I can maybe offer courses, offer mentorship, offer coaching, which I still do right now at the moment. I can do affiliate marketing. So there are so many different avenues that I can create other income stream from this one business that I started, YouTube, and it can create other sources of income. So that's just an example. Drop shipping. You can start off with drop shipping, and that's scalable. You can use print on demand services, that's scalable. You can do coaching business. You can do cooking. You can do so many other things that you can employ other people along the journey as you progress and as you evolve more into this business, right? Let me know if you're enjoying this business, and let me know what business idea you are thinking about in the comments. Number four, and this is very important, make sure that you find a business that you enjoy doing. Is it feeling like a fun activity, or does it feel daunting and draining and feeling like a burden when it's time for you to work on this business? Our passion and our gifts will create room for us, right? So find something that you're passionate about and find something that you're excited about. What is it that you can do or you're willing to do for free, even if you're not getting paid to do it? What is it that you will continue to do even if you win $1 million in the lottery? Think about it. That's 2 questions to ask yourself to decide which business you should start doing right now. For example, again, my one of my first business ventures as I started entrepreneurship was starting a t-shirt business. And this business, I loved it. I enjoyed doing it. It was a form of therapy for me, coming in the evenings, setting up my printer, setting up my Cricut, and working on these t-shirts, right? So that was an enjoyable business that I found pleasure in doing, and it was purposeful at the time as I had the Instagram page and I was promoting mental health. So that was a business that I found purposeful and enjoyable at the same time. Now, you think about it. What is something that you would enjoy doing? Let me know in the comments. Now, number 5 is one of my most important tips and advice for you. Start with one business at a time until that business becomes scalable and you're getting a rate of return on that business. You're getting some money in before you start another business and another business and another business. You know what? When you put all your focus in one basket, then you have more to reap, more to harvest, right? So don't try to go around and starting 3, 4 business. You're hopping from here to here. And that was one of my mistakes that I made in the past. And that is my advice for you. Focus on doing one. I've done a previous video with how can you decide on your passion, your purpose, and your skills. I'll leave it right here for you to go and watch it. After watching this one, of course, that will help you to find your purpose, your passion, and give you a more idea of which one of the business ideas you can start right now. And lastly, if you're starting a business, put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of putting yourself out there. Don't be afraid of what others will think about you. Don't be afraid of trying it and it's going to fail. Don't be afraid of all the competitions out there, are all the other businesses out there that are doing the same business idea that you are about to start doing. Put yourself out there. For example, yes, you know that you're working full time. Yes, you know you have a 9 to 5 job. You're starting a side hustle, and then your co-workers might see you out there selling something, might see you out there promoting your business. Don't be afraid. Don't think about them, what they're going to think about you. Do you, because you know why you're doing this business, right? Recently, a coworker of mine, I was talking, and you know what? Especially if you are an immigrant, because we don't have no mama, we don't have no grandpa to give to of wealth of where we're coming from. We're immigrants here. We're building our future and we're building our generational wealth for our children. And we as immigrants, we have different, we're not as fortunate as others. We have families back home. We have to help them. We have loved ones who are sick. We have family who are dying, who are aging, and we have to go back so many times, right? We don't have all our family and friends here by your side, right? As fortunate as others who are born here and who are living here. So at times we have to take multiple trips to visit families. We have to buy tickets for our families to come and visit us. Now, recently, a coworker of mine, I was mentioning about that need to attend a funeral, and a coworker of mine mentioned, "Oh, no, I think I was saying, oh, life is so expensive these days," and just talking about the expense, and she was like, "Oh, well, that's why you have so many businesses." I'm like, "Yeah, so many side businesses." I'm like, "Yeah, being an immigrant, I have to have multiple streams of income because we have nobody to pass down anything for us. Who is going to help us to buy a house, to buy a car? Who is going to help our children if they're getting married, to fund their wedding?" We have to do it. So we have to fund for ourselves, and we have to make sure that we have our emergency fund, because if we're sick, if our parents are sick from back home, if our families are sick, who is going to help us but us? So we have to make sure that we create multiple streams of income and not only solely relying on one stream of income. So this is my word of advice for you. If you're an immigrant here in Canada watching this video, hit me up. Let me know in the comments so I can shout you out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video helps in helping you to decide what business ideas you can start while working your 9 to 5 job. See you in my next video. Bye for now.